Hi, my name's Rochelle Cunningham. I'm a fourth-generation native Idahoan, and my journey on how I got started in woodworking is actually quite interesting because I had no interest in ever having a wood shop. My inspiration, I would have to say, is my father. He died in 2011, and he was the most incredible carpenter. And he was a demolition man and a carpenter, so we were very fortunate growing up. We got to kick holes in buildings legally and tear things down, and then we got to watch him sometimes rebuild things. And I was always Daddy's little helper. You know, I was on the other end of the table saw, I was watching him, I was helping him, and that was my passion. I loved being able to spend time with my father and watch him build. There's times he's in the shop guiding and helping and reminding me when I'm getting tired and it's time to quit, and so he's always around, and so he was the inspiration of what got me started. I was actually visiting a friend in northern Idaho who was dating a wood shop teacher, and so when she was busy I would go and hang out with him in the wood shops at the schools, and he taught me how to make pens. After the first year of selling the pens, I had a couple of different shapes because I do lots of different shapes with my pens. I started getting a lot of requests for wands. They really liked the shape. Oh, you'd make beautiful wands. For 2 years, I said, oh, nobody's gonna buy sticks. Nobody's interested in wands. Harry Potter's over. I had no idea. And so I thought, okay, I'll listen to the customers. I put out a few wands. They flew off of the shelves. So I realized there was an interest. That's the first step, is finding the wood. So a lot of it gets collected around town. A lot of it gets donated. A lot of it I buy from local arborists that are doing the tree trimming. So it comes in from a variety of different places and different ways that the wood comes to me. And then after I put it on the lathe, the shape, I kind of let the wood tell me what it wants to do. That's the beautiful thing about wood. Wood has natural properties, spiritual properties, and people always like to know that. And I didn't realize that starting out, but I got a lot of questions. Well, what kind of wood is this, and what kind of magic does it do? And so I started learning that side of the business as well, and educating myself on what different wood properties are associated with each kind of wood. Every one of them are unique. I cannot make two wands alike. I can't even promise a color because, and as I'll show you when I do a demonstration, the way I do things, I could never recreate it, which is wonderful because then you know you get a one-of-a-kind wand. There will never be another one made exactly the same way. And that I like better because I don't want to manufacture a specific kind of wand. There are lots of people out there who do, and they use calipers and they make them exactly the same way, and so you get a very unique, very one-of-a-kind wand when you get one of my wands. I believe that, you know, our energy and our intent go into each other and into the things that we're touching, and so I always try to make sure that I'm not in a bad mood, or that I'm not thinking about stressful things, about my bills, about things that are going on in life. I want to be in a really good space when I'm in there, and it makes working with wood or doing any kind of a craft, it's easy to do that because you're in a very creative space, and so you're kind of lost. You're just losing yourself in that craft. I have a registered shaman and Reiki master. I have a lot of people that do blessings for my wood because I like to keep the integrity of, we all have our own gifts and our own special things that we do, and they have that gift and I don't, so I want to bring that to the wood. One thing that was brought to my attention that I had not thought about was when I had a friend come and bless my shop, and she made a comment that I've never forgotten. She said, "You're standing on the shoulders of women who died doing what you're doing now," and that really brought it from just a business to a real perspective of a craft. I guess it made me acknowledge, you know, one of the things we always ask each other as humans, what am I here for? And I never would have thought it was just a way to make ends meet. It was a way to make a business. And when she said that, it made me realize this is something that I have a gift, and I'm giving that gift to other people, and that makes me very, very happy.